Hey guys, Derek here, Josh here, and today I'm going to be talking about one of, if not the best new gen anime of all time, Fire Force. Now, before I continue on with this video, of course, if you guys enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and comment down below what other anime I should talk about or review next on the channel. And with that out of the way, let's get straight into this video. Fire Force is an action-packed supernatural dark fantasy anime followed by a world of adventure and mysteries to uncover. Now, this anime is yet again one of the many anime I happened to come across over the quarantine back in March of 2020, but what actually drove me to start this anime was none other than the iconic move Benimaru did on that demon Infernal. To give a quick synopsis of the anime, a mysterious phenomenon known as spontaneous combustion, known as something worse than death itself, where humans randomly burst into flaming creatures referred to as infernals. Our main protagonist Shinra Kusakabe, who was heavily affected by this event, decided to join the Special Division Fire Force, name drop by the way, a group of firefighters with the ability to either control or produce flames in order to discover the mysteries behind spontaneous combustion. Now, let's talk about the story. The story for this anime is pretty entertaining considering the fact that at the end of the day this is an anime about firefighters putting out fires, and technically. The pacing for this anime is great and it never really felt like we were on a standstill. We were consistently moving no matter what the situation we were in. The fights were also well animated and well choreographed and just visually satisfying on a general level to me. The mysteries are also really well set up, giving us hints and clues earlier on in the show, making it seem like it's a bigger hint than it actually is. And every time we think that we just solved the whole puzzle, it just turns out that we just only solved a tiny corner of the puzzle. What I like about the mysteries of this anime is that most of the mysteries all tie into the end goal or the final mystery, making it easier for fans/viewers like myself to follow along with ease. The villains are also pretty cool, nothing over the top, but Joker is an exception. I think he makes a pretty great villain, or I guess I should say a dark hero. By the way, Joker was the main inspiration for my channel name, Dark Hero Josh. The world building in this anime is something I'm really fond of, being that we not only get to see more places in the big world Fire Force has to offer, but we get to see exactly how the cataclysm affect other places other than the main setting of the series, being Tokyo, Japan. The characters also play a huge role in why I love this anime so much and why I find it so enjoyable. The characters aren't only likable, they just kinda click, you know? We got a smile-obsessed freak, a kid with an overly big imagination, a girl with clothes that quote-unquote accidentally fall off almost every episode, and the rest pretty much follow a suit. The interactions between Company 8 when they aren't out putting out infernals are mostly wholesome, and it just gives us that fuzzy feeling inside, which is a good thing because it loosens the tension from a serious arc we just had. The bond between characters feel very genuine, and the many other characters that happen to make an appearance later on in the series make great additions to those bonds later on. On the topic of characters, the character designs look crazy good like Shinra's or Arthur's, and don't get me started on Benimaru's, this man looks absolutely stunning. But seriously, everyone looks cool with their own personality to boot. I never disliked any character in the anime because it felt like each character was different, being that almost each and every character had their own individuality to them, making me as a viewer more entertained, more interested, and way more curious about their character. The author sometimes does that thing where the villains of the series end up being allies just for an arc, and the teamwork we see between them are like if they understood each other perfectly. The power system for this anime is pretty cool and really creative for a new gen power system. The power system for this anime is called Pyrokinesis or Ignition, and basically it's split up into two parts, being the second generation and third generation power kinetics. Now, yes, there is a first generation, but the first generation are just the people that turn into infernals. Now, the second generation pyrokinetic users are the ones who can control and manipulate flames, while the third generation pyrokinetic users are the ones able to produce those flames. And it's through your giving an ignition ability which differentiates how they can be able to control or use their flames. For example, both Maki and Hinawa from Company 8 are second generation pyrokinetic users, but they both control flames differently, with Maki being able to control flames regularly comparable to a witch, while Hinawa can control the trajectory of bullets with the gunpowder in the bullet, making the endless capabilities of what an individual can do with their flames endless. Hell, there's a guy in the anime that literally uses his ignition ability with exploding bubblegum. Also, I like the fact that when someone uses their ignition ability, their eyes kind of glow, and I just don't know why. It's just honestly oddly satisfying, but I do like how they made that a tiny addition into the anime. Speaking of satisfying, the art for this anime is incredible, not only for the anime, but for the manga as well, which says a lot considering the fact that Fire Force had a great anime adaptation, so that already goes to show that the original source material, aka the manga, is nothing short of greatness. The line work is amazing, and overall, the manga art is clean. The music for this anime is absolutely phenomenal. Like, I can't tell you the amount of bangers that I was listening to. Opening 1, Opening 2, Opening 3, and Opening 4 were absolute bangers. The OSTs were also amazing and very memorable. In general, no matter what scene, the right music is always used. On the topic of sounds, the sound effects in this anime was also great. Whether it be an Adola burst sound effect or even just a third generation using their powers, it always sounds so satisfying. And because of that, I do think Fire Force is one of the animes to have the best sound effects of all time.
Save Biddy! Protect him, Sheila!
For my final thoughts on the anime, I think that Fire Force is a great anime to really get you hyped up with a lot of mysteries to keep you interested and thinking as well. The anime currently has 2 seasons with 24 episodes each, with a 3rd season in production. The manga, on the other hand, has recently ended around the beginning of this year in February with a total of 304 chapters, just in case you want to read the manga. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new for more anime reviews like this one, and comment down below what other anime/manga I should review next on the channel. And without further ado, I hope you guys have a great day, and see ya.